This is the Blackview Tab 6. It's got an 8-inch HD screen, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage. It also houses a 5580 mAh battery, has a 5 megapixel rear and a 2 megapixel front facing camera. Runs on Android 11 and is powered by a Unisoc T310 chip. This is my first time hearing of this chip maker. That aside, it's a 4G and Wi-Fi capable device, meaning you can actually make calls on this tab and you can also connect to a 4G or Wi-Fi network on this device. It costs $129, which converts to about 75,500 Naira here in Nigeria. But is the Blackview Tab 6 worth your money? And is this a good enough tablet for you or your kids? In the box, you get the Blackview Tab 6, a USB-A to USB-C data and charging cable, a charging brick, and a quick start guide/manual. This device charges at a max voltage of 5 volts, so using an alternative charger, fast charger rather, on this device won't improve the charge time in any way. The Blackview Tab 6 sports a glass front and a plastic back. It has its power button and volume rockers on the right side of the tab, and you'd find dual external speaker setup at the bottom. There's nothing on the left side, and at the top we have the USB-C charging port, a SIM tray that has cutouts for a nano SIM and a TF card, and finally a 3.5mm headphone port. I should, however, let you know that the TF card slot can only take expansion cards of 128 gigabytes. I also read somewhere that the device's 4G network can only work in Europe and Asia, but I tried it with my Airtel SIM here in Nigeria, Africa, and it worked absolutely fine. But you should definitely check to make sure it'll work in your region if you're considering purchasing this device. So in terms of usage, I really like the size of the Blackview Tab 6. I can hold it comfortably in one hand, and it's surprisingly comfortable to type on. You don't realize how comfortable it is until you have one in your hands. One downside, however, you'd immediately realize when you pick up this device is its screen. Its resolution is quite low for the screen size, and it shows. It's an 800 by 1280 pixel screen, and you can see the actual pixels. It would have been great if they just put a 1080p screen here, but I guess they wanted to keep the price down, and this device again is targeted at some specific demographic. Videos looked okay, but you can't help but wish that you had a much denser screen pixel-wise. Software was surprisingly decent on the Blackview Tab 6. You get an almost stock Android experience here, which gives it a smooth feel, and being an entry-level tab, one would have thought that the actual performance of this tab would be bad, but it isn't. Apps open fairly quickly, and response time was decent. With just a week plus of using this tab, I can already see how this tab will be a good bargain for parents who want an affordable entry point into the world of tablets for their kids. I, however, wish that they would have put in more storage capacity directly in the device. You have just 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigabytes of internal storage, and I think that's quite small in this day and age, even for kids. There is the option to insert a memory card, but really, how many people want to do that? Overall, for $129 or 75,000 Naira here, performance on this tablet is a 5 out of 10. So there is a 5 megapixel camera at the rear of the tab. It's basic at best, and there is nothing exciting about the photos that it takes. It's a very basic camera, and the kids will really have fun taking pictures with it, but don't expect any exciting results. The selfie camera is also just there and would not win any awards anytime soon, but it's there if you need it. In conclusion, if you're on a very tight budget and want something that your kids can start with while planning for something much better, then this is a good place to start in the Android tablet space. Blackview also offers a kit-based Tab 6, which has basically the same specs but is themed specially and may be more appealing to children. For $129 or 75,000 Naira, this tablet is decent, but I wouldn't mind a bump in the price to have a 1080p Full HD screen, a larger RAM, and storage size, and also slightly better cameras. I would be willing to pay around $200 for just a better screen and memory, if you get what I mean. That being said, the Blackview Tab 6 is a step in the right direction for a dirt cheap, affordable tablet. And I think most people and kids would be happy with this device. Thanks to the guys at Blackview for sending me a review unit, and I honestly believe that more can be done to improve this device. I'll leave links to where you can pick this tablet up in the video description, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.